Haunted places in Louisiana. St. Louis Cemetery No. 1, New Orleans. St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 is burial site of Voodoo Queen Marie Laveau and other historical notables. Built in 1789, this cemetery housed one leg of the city's dead. Today, many of them are believed to still walk the cemetery's grounds. Mater Plantation, St. Francis Valley. Built in 1796 by General David Bradford, it is touted as one of the America's most haunted homes. Ghosts of slave Chloe and former residents are photographed and reported to haunt the Mater Plantation. Lalaurie Mansion, New Orleans. Lalaurie Mansion's 1800s neoclassical building was once the home of the prestigious Madame Lalaurie and her family. It is said Mrs. Lalaurie was extremely cruel and inhumane to her slaves, chaining them up to walls and performing unnecessary surgical procedure on them. People claim that the Lalaurie Mansion is cursed and haunted by slaves. Oak Alley Plantation, Batchery. Oak Alley Plantation is one of the most photographed plantations on River Road outside of New Orleans. Staff have seen a ghostly shadow and heard the distinct sound of an invisible horse and carriage coming up the alley. Louisiana's all-state capital, Baton Rouge. Old Louisiana State Capitol, known as the State House, is a historic government building and now a museum. It has the aura of lurking spirits in unrest. The residents' ghosts are Sarah Morgan and Pierre Quillien, a congressman during the mid-1800s. Bentley Hotel, Alexandria. Bentley Hotel opened in 1908 and served as the elegant lobby. Today, ghost of Joseph Bentley, a young girl who fell to her death down the elevator shaft, men that died from the fall of the grand staircase, and few others are said to haunt this place. O'Brien's, New Orleans. Women's restroom upstairs and the piano bar are said to be the two most haunted areas in Pat O'Brien's bar. Staff reports instances of phantom footsteps, sound of piano keys, chairs and tables curiously moved around, and objects disappear and reappear without explanation. Calcasieu Courthouse, Lake Charles. The beautiful and charming Louisiana woman Toni Jo was tried, convicted of murder, and sentenced to death in 1942. The courthouse employees say they have heard the whispering of a woman's voice, footsteps roaming the hallways, and even some terrifying high-pitched screams. Shreveport Municipal Auditorium, Shreveport. Ghost of Elvis Presley, young girl in a blue dress, and a man who loves to play with women's hair were spotted at Shreveport Municipal Auditorium. Staff and visitors have reported seeing the door above the foyer open and close on its own. Arnaud's Restaurant, New Orleans. Arnaud's Restaurant is most haunted eateries in the nation. Guests have reported seeing ghosts of Count Arnaud dressed in his black tuxedo, woman in a hat, and well-dressed ghostly gentleman.
Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe our channel. Press bell icon to see updates on our latest videos.